All right, so large range Friday. So we got to be a little bit more careful today. We got NWAG at the low that it's most likely chasing. And we have all these equal highs in here. Just got to wait to see what they want. So they got NWAG down here, the low of the market. We got buy side. We got all this buy side in here. We just took out premature sell side. Large range Friday. So we got to be a little bit more careful today on the Monday. Pretty balanced run down. They could run this to NWAG right now real quick. So this is how I'm going to play it. 5-minute time frame. I'm going to let this set up a 5-minute FVG. If it wants to be a breakout and just snaps down, then I'm not going to be in this play. So I'm just going to wait until this 5-minute FVG gets created. If they want to create a 5-minute FVG, taps into it and gives me what I want to see, that's when I'll take a play. One hour fair value gap from 11 o'clock on Friday. That way, it's a very important FVG here because if it does want to long up, it'll use this fair value gap as support and attack these highs up here and drive into this FVG. Okay. So it's a 5-minute FVG created. We just drove into the 5-minute FVG. All right. So don't enter. Let me see. Watching the 30-second right now. All right, let's enter it. Let's enter the short. Beautiful. You could take a partial here if you had a lot on. And we're along for the ride. So it's in NWAG. That's why we just had to push down into NWAG, tap 50%. Depending on how we trade in this NWAG, will give us the next direction. you haven't taken a partial, you could take one to 30 handle drop. The range isn't too large. I'll reduce the stop to 12 handles. So I like the way it's respecting NWOG as resistance. The 55 handle move. Not gonna call partials anymore. I'm gonna let you do that by yourself. You could take one when you're comfortable. I'm gonna hold my rest.
Why was your original stop where it was?
My original stop
Yes, sir.
was above this high because it's above this premature high at 646. So if I'm taking a trade, we took the trade at 648. My high was above this premature high at 646, which is the low of that 1 hour FVG you asked me about. And it's the 5 minute fair value gaps. This wick. This wick. I put it above this wick because it shouldn't trade above this wick anymore if it's gonna be a short. So when you look at the stop, it was 26 handles flat from what I remember until I reduced it to 12. I mean, it could be a break. It's gonna be a break even position now. But right above that 5 minute candles wick, pretty much almost above that 5 minute FVG, premature 1 minute high, which is 646 is high. Now the stop goes to break even. You could take more partials. That's 100.
Let me talk, bro. 5 minute should be institutional order drill. TP on my position in full is 21,510.75. Okay. After that, the next level down is going to be 21,418.25. Remember, I told you if it's a short week, Monday needs to play out. So just keep that in mind with today.
Yes, sir.
You don't want the 5 minute FEG on today to break if this day/week is gonna be a short. Because the 5 minute FEG set up above NWOG. So just keep that in mind.
And that's 100 handles. Nice little 100 handle Friday. What a beautiful day.
It's Monday, bro.
You're welcome, bro. You're welcome. Have a good day. Yeah, I've cleared out majority of my position. I'm happy with what I made.
7 a.m. coming up in 3 minutes.
So on a higher time frame, doesn't have to happen today, but they'll chase this February 10th low on Monday, February 10th.
Guys, we have a lot of people texting me saying that they passed their account on this move. Congratulations. I'm very proud of all of you guys. Just remember, now when you go live, I want every single one of you guys to downsize on your contracts. Do the exact same thing that you did to pass the account so that you're able to keep that account for a long period of time.
Yeah, that's good that you mentioned that, bro, because people don't get that by the time they pass their accounts. So most people have accounts linked, right? So I'm just gonna, yeah, 5 accounts linked. It could be 1, it could be 2, it could be 5. I'm choosing 5 as the example because I know most people have accounts linked. You're trading the 50K accounts. You just made $3,000. Yeah, it took you a month, it took you 3 weeks, 2 weeks, whatever. Doesn't matter. You just made $3,000 times 5. You just made 15K trading on Top Step. Yeah, it's not real. You're going live, and then you got to start doing it again. But that's just part of the process. It's not that big of a deal.
We're getting very close to that level that I gave you. So you can start making some decisions already. We were like a few handles off right there where it dropped to. Let me see. We basically were 4 handles from my TP. Sorry. TP hit. My CFD chart still has room for that TP. It's like 15 handles off right now. So most probably further downside to the next TP level that I provided you, which is gonna be another 70. I hope someone took this on the live side, bro.
Quick little 200 handles. Wow.
Very nice, bro. They played this very
They played it nice. Yeah.
played it very nice, bro.
Look, if they were gonna leave that 5-minute FVG open, I most probably wouldn't be in this play. It's the fact that they set it up exactly the way I wanted it to. They're giving you the hand, bro.
What do you mean by that? Do you mean they tapped into it and then dropped it back down?
Yeah. So 5-minute. I mean, that's what we wanted, right?
Yeah, yeah. Is that what you meant by they filled it though?
Yeah, exactly. They
Okay.
filled it. Look, 645 pushed up, filled the 5-minute FVG, starts to drop down. Look, I can get an entry all the way on top of this wick, but just for a full confirmation, I waited until this FVG got snapped. So I know the high has been created at 646. That's where my stop goes, my initial stop. So my initial stop goes there. I know this is a premature high. It shouldn't pass 646 and the 5-minute time frames wick that balance that 5-minute FVG starts to drop down. I'm watching it on the 30-second here. I'm watching it on the 30-second here. But once I saw bearish closes in this 1-minute FVG, once I saw a lot of bearish closes, and they're showing me willingness, it wants to go down. That's when we popped it in, and we're along for the ride. Like I wanted this setup to be, when I enter, it's just instant profit. And fast. There's no drawdown. There's no, oh, it's going to hang around for 5-10 minutes. Quick.
Yeah, it's crazy. We're at 240 M's in what, 40 minutes?
Yeah. The range opened up, man. And also, like, it's when it's good to obviously be in the play and be in the move, participating in and watching it go into profit, but they make it quick like this, especially once the entry, it already passes entry and it snaps. They make it so fast, they're just not giving anyone opportunity to enter, which is good for us.
So if I want to point this out just for future reference, just so you guys know, whenever you have a big down day like that and you're expecting a downtrend now, just know that the next day there's a very high likelihood of another bearish, like a big bearish daily candle. So anytime, like in the past, like before I even knew anything from trading, like I figured this out like before. Like whenever I would see a big bearish down day, most probably the following day would be bearish. So if I come in the next day and the daily candle is still bullish, and I get a bearish model to take out NDOG, NWOG, whatever you want to call it, the opening price of that daily candle, that's beautiful to like get a clean move to the downside.
So we just pick out that level on the daily time frame that I was talking about. Monday, February 10th. A lot of sell side taken on the day. The move has already played out. So we just gotta wait for a new day and see what they set up for us.